Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to our podcast.
Hello.
What?
We're here.
We're here. I need to address the elephant in the room. My leg is just fully exposed.
Oh yeah, wow, look at that hole.
These are my favorite jeans of all time. And if you're listening and not watching, they have very large holes, but it was like, it looked like this before. So like a smaller hole above my knee. And I think on like Friday, I was in my kitchen and it snagged on one of my handles of my drawers. And I just heard, and I was like, no. And now it's giant and my whole leg is exposed.
You'll just have to take up sewing.
Yeah, maybe that'll be my new hobby. Sewing.
Get a machine. A little sewing machine.
Yeah, right.
Happy March.
Oh my God. Can you not?
Guess what?
Can you not say it's March?
Only a few weeks until Carly's birthday.
Woo-hoo! 31.
I can't believe it's already been a year.
No, it's disgusting. But also like, whatever.
Like it's just so crazy to me how quick time goes.
I know.
Like it feels like just yesterday.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Taylor party.
When like we couldn't hang out with people.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. What should we do?
That is so fucking weird.
I know.
That it's already been that long.
It's pretty gross. I don't know. For me, it kind of feels like the appropriate amount of time, though. It feels like that was forever ago, I guess.
Oh, no. Feels like yesterday. To me.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's both for me. It's like the pandemic. It's like everything feels like it wasn't real, but it also feels like forever ago. Like lockdown felt like 10 years ago, but also like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just a weird thing to happen. But I feel like this will be like your first real like out of the woods.
Out of core birthday in what, 3 fucking years? Like what is it?
Yeah.
How old were we? 28 when we went into it?
March 2020.
Yeah, I was 28 and then I turned 29 right away because it was March.
Yeah.
So I really lost like the last of my 20s.
That's so crazy. You didn't lose it.
No, but like
your 20s are boring anyway. 30s are where it's at.
I guess.
That's what everyone says. They're like, the 30s are the best years of your life.
I think they say about everything. Like high school's the best. College is the best.
I feel
your 20s, you can just do whatever and figure your life out. 30s. Okay. 40s are the best because you're sexually active way more.
I think people who think high school is the best is a very minimal number of people.
Yeah. I always heard that.
Like, I don't think a lot of people liked high school. We both did.
I mean, like looking forward to it. People are like, high school will be the best.
Oh.
But I get it. I feel like it's probably the time most people get like bullied and feel ugly. And
well, I feel like when you're growing up, you always want to be older. Like in high school, I was like, I can't wait to be 21.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for these like big 21 life things.
Yeah.
But I feel as though when people are like, just, college, the best years of your life. Like so many people say that.
That's the big one.
And then I always hear like now from people who are older, like the 30s are the best.
Yeah.
Because like you just don't give a shit about stuff. You're not like constantly trying to impress people. And you just like, not everyone, but like you have more so of like your shit figured out.
Yeah.
So you can just like finally live your best life.
Well, hopefully I'll start to feel that way soon. I've only been 1 year in, so I guess we have 9 more.
I wouldn't say you're in your 30s.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
So it's like, now you're going to be. Now you'll be in your 30s.
Yeah.
You were just 30 before.
Well, the weekend, so my birthday falls on a Monday, and the weekend before, TJ will be out of town too, right? Isn't TJ out of town?
Yeah, he's going to New York.
Okay, so TJ and Nolan are both out of town.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we talked about like taking a little trip. I just don't know. I don't like to plan things around me for some reason.
Why?
It's just, I don't know. I just
feel
never
like you like used to be a B-Day gal and now you're not really.
Really?
Yeah, you'd always be like, let's do dinner or like have all our friends. Like you always just wanted like to be around everyone.
Yeah, I don't know. I just too anxious now. I don't know. My anxiety's gotten really bad.
Anxious about what?
I don't know. I cannot tell you.
Like being around a lot of people or like people celebrating you?
Yeah, I think it's like feeling bad. Like I don't want them to have to drive here. Or like I don't want them to have to. It doesn't make sense. Like logically, I know that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, where are we driving?
Well,
Massachusetts?
No, like even when we ate at that place, it was like that Mexican restaurant in Sherman Oaks, but we lived in East Hollywood still.
Like years ago?
Yeah. Or maybe we lived in North Hollywood then. I can't remember. But I was like, I felt bad. It was like during rush hour and I was like, I don't want all these people. Like, I'm fine with just like me.
In East Hollywood.
Okay. Yeah. So that was like crazy. And I was like, I feel so bad. Like she's driving out and like Matt came and I was like, I don't know. It's like I shouldn't feel that way, but I just do. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like I think it's like a really negative self thing that I have. Like, I don't really, yeah. But I'm like fine just like going to dinner with Nolan or so. Like, to me, that's like cool. Yeah. And I just have never been, I guess when I was like in high school, I'd have like everyone over because my house was like the center point. We had an arcade in the basement.
Totally,
so I was like, just everyone come over. I feel like if it was that, if I had like a big house, I'd just do that.
Yeah.
I think it's like the act of going somewhere. I don't know. It's really weird.
Well, never feel like you're burdening anybody.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't.
I feel like for the past like 4 or 5 years.
You've been gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has just been, I literally spend it with like my family.
Yeah.
But this year we'll be here. So I'm like, you know what? Bitch is going to do it.
See, I wish I had that.
A bitch is going to do it.
Do you know what you want to do yet?
No. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm loving the party bus phase.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
but
that'll
the
be fun.
weekend before, so Caro and I, our birthdays are 3 days apart.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun.
So she's doing a birthday party the weekend before. So my birthday's on a Thursday.
Okay. That's a good day for a birthday.
Yeah. So technically, I would do like the next weekend, but also like it's LA. I feel like you can do a Thursday birthday party.
You can do an any night birthday party.
So
it's LA.
It's just like weird because like when we first moved here, I would do like the boat things.
Oh yeah, yeah,
we would get these like little 12-person boats, and like you could bring your own alcohol, and then we'd have like a designated driver, and it was really cute. But then like all of our other friends started getting extremely wealthy and getting yachts.
Like when Scott got that big one,
yeah, we were like, well, I can never do this again.
A little
like,
pontoon,
and like I would literally everyone would pitch in like $10 to get the boat, and like Scott's buying a fucking like $5,000 boat for the day, and like
had,
no
like,
one
no
has
money.
to pay anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can never get this boat again. It was probably like $300.
We could do it again. You pick 12 of your closest friends, and we could do that little one. I feel like that'd be really funny. Actually,
no, 100%. And also, that's just so much more me, I would say.
100%.
But
you're not a luxurious like yacht lady.
Yeah.
Not that it was a yacht, but it felt like it.
But I remember when all of that started happening, and I was like, oh my God.
I know. We were like,
I'm such a loser now.
I know. But like the little one was, I don't want to say it was more fun, but it just had a different vibe.
Yeah,
to
because
it.
you couldn't go to like the other side of the boat or like not be around people. You were forced to interact with people and have a good time.
And it was just like music bumping.
Yeah. Like on Scott's, it would be like people would drink for an hour and then sleep.
Yeah.
On like a cushion.
Remember okay, so we got a party bus for one of the birthdays. I don't remember who.
My God, yeah.
I feel like it was like live.
And by we, not us. We were not
us.
paying
We were just
for
a
these
part
things.
of it. And the way down, the bus was bumping like crazy. Yeah. I'm surprised no one fell out a window in that bus. If that happened in LA, by the way. So just be careful around windows if you're in a party bus. And she died. So, but the party bus was insane. And then on the way back, everyone was just sleeping. It was like a really funny.
I know. Because it was so fucking, they'd make us go so far too. We'd have to go to like Newport.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're going to Marina Del Rey.
Yeah. That's where it's at.
Yeah. So that could be really fun. But then TJ just told me that they may be doing a show.
Oh, out of town again.
Yeah. No, it's not until, because the reason why we're staying is because they never do an emo night in LA. Over the 4th of July weekend. Oh. But they're going to do one this year.
I feel like that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it'll be
America.
So it's my birthday and then the next day is emo night.
Oh my God.
July 1st.
That's going to be a whole.
Yeah. But then
is it going to be America themed? Should we dress as Republicans?
QAnon?
Yeah.
I'll be the Viking.
The guy, yeah. I was going to say, we can dress as Capitol Raiders.
You should absolutely do that. The theme is the storming of the Capitol. We should pitch that to them after the podcast. DJ. Morgan's
storming
coming over too. Like, it's not a funny thing that happened.
No, but it's like an insane.
It's just so bizarre.
An insane thought to have.
But then he told me they may be potentially doing a show in New York like that week also. Which would be like fun for me because then I get to go to New York in the summer, which is like my favorite thing.
Yeah,
and then like visit some fam. Yeah. And
I like your friends out there.
So that'll be fun. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we start thinking of what to do.
Yeah. We'll do my birthday with yours in fucking June. Yeah.
Well, I really wanted to have a party that was just like a party for everyone to celebrate all the like monumentous birthdays they missed.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
It would be like an everyone party.
That could be the French 75 party.
I know, but I have too many ideas for the French 75 party.
Well, we'll take it one day at a time.
I already missed it because 2/22/22 passed and I wanted to do it on that day.
Oh, what happened?
It's just, there's a lot of planning involved.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a venue.
What day was 2/22?
It was last week, a Tuesday.
Okay, so kind of a
So it
weird
was
day.
Tuesday on 2.
That's right.
22,
When
22.
Kanye's album came out.
Oh yeah. Did it come out?
I don't know.
Literally have no idea.
Well, I know he did like a
I think
live
it did,
thing to like celebrate it, but I feel like people just aren't really talking about it because you can't stream it or whatever.
Well, TJ's friend who's like obsessed with Taylor, he
Oh.
texted me, he was like, the album is so good. And I was like, of course you fucking bought it. Taylor.
I just like don't care about. I mean, I've never really listened to Kanye's music, so I'm just like, I truly don't care. I know
I
you
did like a lot in the earlier years. Like
Yeah.
I'm a big 808s girly, like love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
album so much. Don't get me, he's like incredibly talented, but I will say that like I stopped listening to his music. I listened to all the early albums.
Are you watching his documentary?
TJ actually started it last night, and because he was taking a bath,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been wanting to watch it together. We just haven't had a minute to sit down because he's been gone. And he's like, I want to watch it in the bath. Like, do you mind? And I was like, okay, just tell me where you leave off, and then I'll watch it like while you're working.
Oh, that's funny. So you haven't started it?
I haven't,
Okay.
no, but I saw like a little part of it last night when he was at the dentist.
Oh,
Because TJ was like, look at how mean his dentist is. I was like, okay.
yeah. Nolan obviously is watching it, and so I've like
Yeah.
caught parts. I
Yeah.
feel like it's probably good. I just haven't really.
I think it's just incredible that he was so smart to just
Like be filming
everything.
I know. It's like the Beatles one that came out too. It's
Yeah.
all like real just footage put together.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
But like for him to be like, I'm going to have all of this shit and one day I'm going to make a documentary once I'm like a massive person.
Do you think the phone call with Taylor is going to be in it? I just watched a TikTok, like it was like 10 parts, and I listened to the whole. I never had listened to the whole conversation. I don't think.
Oh yeah.
It was probably like 15 minutes of my time because all the clips felt like they were the 3-minute
Yeah.
TikToks. It was interesting though. She was like so fucking nice to him.
I know. He has a little
I'm
asshole.
confused.
Wait, did you see how TikTok they're upping the time limit to 10 minutes?
Yeah, so we're moving to TikTok.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Do you?
I just
I mean, I feel
don't-
like you're not like as TikTok-y.
Yeah, but for me it's like sometimes even like when people's are like 3 minutes, I'm like, okay,
I agree.
get to the point.
Well, so I'm like, are people gonna make, because people already vlog on TikTok, which I think is
Yeah.
really interesting and like something that I feel like would be fun actually, because it doesn't feel as like committal as YouTube.
Yeah.
But for 10 minutes, it's
And
like,
like watching it vertically.
yeah. I mean, I think that's fine because everyone's so used to like watching TikToks like that. But I
But
don't
I feel
know.
like if you're like out, like what can you film for 10 minutes that's engaging?
I mean,
if
I
you're
don't
not
know.
like out doing stuff, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm like, are people gonna do like the boyfriend tag? Like, what is it gonna be like on TikTok?
I know, but that to me, it's like, how would they fit in a vertical frame? I don't know.
I mean,
It's-
people do it with like challenges. So I feel like I wonder if it'll feel seamless or if it'll feel like,
If it'll
oh my God, a
kill the
10-minute
platform.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just really, because what didn't Vine start? Yeah. Vine started doing that, but it was like weird. It was like you had to flip your phone. Remember, it was like you could watch it for like 6 seconds or something, and then you could flip your phone,
yes.
or it said watch for more.
Yes.
And it was like a minute. I don't think it was out, or maybe it was 5 or 10. Actually, I don't know.
I just feel like the engagement rate won't really be there. Like, I'll just say like sometimes but I guess it's like a personal thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm not really watching YouTube videos. I'll watch like a few YouTube videos a week.
Yeah.
But like when I go to TikTok, I'm just looking for like that quick, funny, like punchline content.
Same.
Like I will skip through TikTok. If there are videos that people post that don't allow you to like drag,
Can you? I don't know if you can choose that. I feel like it just happens.
like some people get it and some don't.
Like I've seen some that you can't.
Yeah, I think you
drag.
can pick.
Oh, can you?
I would assume if some people
I
have
hope
it
mine
off.
you can. I don't
because
know.
then it's like your retention rate has to be longer.
Yeah.
And so like I'm assuming people like creators who are making money can like make more revenue.
Yeah. But it's interesting because I've always heard that when you post 3-minute videos, it doesn't get pushed as much for some reason to the algorithm. So I'm like,
They don't want you to make money.
yeah, no, that's probably it. And so I'm like, okay, if it's 10 minutes, is it going to be like even more so?
Oh.
And I've also heard, these are all theories, by the way, I don't know how true they are, but like once you start doing the creator fund, your videos don't get pushed as much because they don't
Want you to make money.
Yeah, but I don't know how true that is because obviously there's like massive creators that like
So
I see all the
crazy.
time on my For You page that I know have
Yeah.
it turned on, but it might be like if you're not at that level of fame on TikTok, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Also, like, are they people that you engage with?
Me?
Yeah, like, do you like their videos and like that's why they keep showing up for you, or do you think it's just like TikTok pushing it?
I think it's just TikTok because there's people that I don't follow that I just like see all the time and like I don't ever comment or anything.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. So I always wonder about that, but people are like pretty sure that that's a thing. So I don't know.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok doesn't. Well, I guess mine aren't like super viral or anything, but I haven't really experienced making that much just from making TikToks. So I'm curious.
Like someone who like posts all day, every day, like what they're making.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably making a good amount, especially if they're posting like 6 times a day. Like if Addison Rae were to post 6 times a day and they all get like 10 million views, I'm sure she's making a shit ton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is she still like making content on TikTok?
That's so funny. I went to her page like yesterday I've never like really followed her on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I think she's the sweetest girl, but I just, not my vibe of videos.
We don't much dancing.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't really do that much anymore, actually.
Really?
But I went to her page and she posts maybe like once a day or like once every couple days, but she used to post.
And are they still all like her dancing videos?
No, I mean the ones I saw, it was like a makeup thing and she'll just like lip sync for like 15 seconds a song or something. I don't know. It's like what girls do, just.
I don't.
Well, you don't, but
yeah,
I know. TikTokies.
That's so funny. It's so crazy to see how far TikTok has come from when it was just Musically, when people were just literally lip sync.
And I was like, what is this?
I don't fucking get this at all.
Yeah, if you go on mine and scroll all the way down, there's like 2 of us I still have of us lip syncing, and they're like, we look so different. I'll have to show you.
I know.
I don't know if you remember
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't even know. Was that Musically at the time?
I think so.
Because TikTok started being a thing, and like all I knew about it was like cringy people and like cringy couples, and I would just follow them because I thought it was like hilarious. And now it's
so weird.
Yeah.
It's really just transformed.
Totally. And now it's going to be, did they say when it's going to be 10 minutes?
I don't know. I just saw a few people tweet about it today.
That's so weird.
I'm really excited. We're going to meet some TikTokers this weekend that I haven't met yet.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that content.
Yeah, Erin's gonna start making TikToks.
I make a TikTok with every single one of them.
You what?
Back in my day on Vine.
Yeah, you're like, okay, let's do the boyfriend tag.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little distracted because I picked up my phone, so I'm going to read an ad. But Tristan, who's coming with us, if you guys know Tristan Watson, he just texts us and he goes, can't stress enough how excited I am for Friday. We are going to have a literal blast.
Oh my God.
I love him so much. Okay, we'll do a little ad and we can continue. This part of the podcast is sponsored by Coco Floss. Coco Floss was founded by 2 sisters, a dentist and an artist, on a mission to make flossing fun, motivating, and rewarding for everyone. They deliver superior floss, the softest and most cleansing dental floss to protect smiles. It's non-toxic and eco-friendly, free of parabens, SLS, PFAS, and each spool is made from recycled water bottles. Over 1,000 5-star reviews and voted dentist favorite floss. Coco Floss sent me their variety scents. I love the strawberry. I also love the coconut. It's fun having different scents to floss with. I feel like it kind of like makes it a little bit more exciting. I feel like usually it's just like mint or whatever, which is also good. They also do have just a mint. They have strawberry, fresh coconut, and Cara orange, and it doesn't really tear at my mouth. And the packaging is super cute and modern, which you know that I always love. Avoid mask breath by flossing daily. Go to cocofloss.me/onlyfriends to get 20% off the 4-spool set and free shipping. That's cocofloss.me/onlyfriends, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout. All orders over $20 ship free in the US. Thank you, Coco Floss. Whenever I do ads and I have to like spell out, I always feel like I'm spelling it wrong.
I know.
Do you do that too?
Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Because I'm like, oh, what if I missed a letter?
I know. I'm like, is this how it's spelled?
Yeah. Tristan, I stan.
I know.
I had my phone on Do Not Disturb and I missed a whole lot of texts.
Oh, yeah. I just turned it on because I'm like, I can't be distracted. Must not be distracted.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. We've been looking forward to this for weeks.
I know. I was literally like, I can't get COVID before this. Knock on wood.
I know.
It's like the one
thing. Still got 4 days.
Stop.
But yeah, that's what were we talking about? TikTok. Well, anyway,
but I feel like
how was the rest of your weekend?
It was fine. I watched a lot of shows. Didn't do much.
Good?
As per usual. Yeah, I mean, I caught up on Inventing Anna. I have 1 episode left.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I was watching the last episode. And then it was like, next episode. I was like, what? So I still have 1 more. But I got through a lot. I think I only watched 2 or 3 episodes before. So I watched like a bunch. Yeah. They're really long.
I know.
Yeah, I watched that a lot, and I don't know, nothing much. How was your weekend? Seemed like
Yeah, Friday did nothing.
Was
Saturday
crazy.
was like
A crazy person.
yeah, like, what didn't I do? And then yesterday was just dead on the couch.
Love that.
I was dead in the bed until like 1, then dead on the couch until I went back to bed.
Was it like pretty hungover or just like tired?
It's like one of those in-betweens
Yeah.
where I was like hungover, but like I didn't really have any like hangover symptoms.
Oh my God. How
Like
do you
I didn't
do that?
have a headache. It's just like, sometimes when you're hungover and like you have like a rapid
Anxiety.
heart rate. Like I had that and I was
Yeah.
so fucking tired.
Yeah.
Like we literally slept until 1 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Well, I woke up at like probably like 10 and then we laid in bed and then we both fell back to sleep.
Oh
But we didn't get home until like 3 a.m.
Oh, that's fair then.
Yeah.
I mean, Sundays are for sleeping anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, it was like a very impromptu night.
Yeah.
Like everything kind of just happened on accident, except for the dinner. That was
Yeah.
the only thing planned, but then everything else was
Yeah.
like impromptu. We did karaoke. We went to TJ's arch nemesis's party. So TJ throws a party called Emo Night, and then
You went to LA.
Emo Night LA. And I
Not to correct you, but I feel like it's important.
Yeah, and then it's just some Jets versus Sharks.
Yeah.
Shit.
A competitor came into their place.
Yeah, like we're not going to gatekeep emo nights here. Like
No,
have
and
your
that's
emo
not
night.
that's really not the problem.
Yeah, this is just
Something it's personal.
it's a very personal one.
Yeah.
So we had to go and check it out. We were there for like
Just to
15
see.
minutes. It
Yeah.
was so bad. There were parties called Emo Night Brooklyn, by the way. I will put them on blast and they can go fuck off. It
Because
was
it's like it's bad what they did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's just a copy. It's like, yeah, okay.
yeah. So we went and it was just honestly so embarrassing and gave me all of the serotonin I needed to
Good.
continue my night. And then we went and did karaoke for like
that
a
looked
long ass time.
Really? It was
Yeah.
like one of those rooms.
Yeah.
Because Erin texted me. She's like, "Oh, we're actually going." Because I don't think you were planning on going.
No.
And I was like,
I did
talking-
not think we were going.
Yeah, no, I don't care. But I was like, I just ordered food, and I was like, it's okay. I'm just gonna stay home.
Yeah.
But then I saw everyone doing karaoke, and I was like, fuck, I should have gone. I have FOMO now.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
But mildly, I would say wildly, not mildly, like wildly hungover.
Was like everyone pretty drunk too.
Yeah. TJ said he paid for like all of dinner and then we were just going to like do the Venmo so we could get out of there. And then someone texted in like the group chat that we had and they're like, hey, like how much was dinner? And the receipt was this. Like it's
It's
just
so blurry.
a blurry photo of the receipt. And we're like, yep, that pretty much explains everything. And this was our first stop. Like that was dinner.
Is that the only screenshot he has
Yes.
of the receipt?
So like we'll fully have to
That's
look
hilarious.
at the bank statement, which obviously like is no problem, but it's just really funny that like that was the
Blurry.
first fucking
Were you
place
guys
we
like
went.
really drunk when you left dinner?
El Coyote is just yeah, like you've
Yeah.
got a real good I wouldn't say we were like fucked up.
But you're
probably-
like kind of. I mean, whenever I've gone
We
with
had
you,
like
it's like
4 margaritas.
oh, and were they like ice on the side?
Well, no,
Or you got
that's
2
like 2 margaritas.
So you had 4.
Yeah.
Got it. I mean, that's after
I
one
know.
of those, I'm like, I'm fucked. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna either keep drinking or have to go home.
Yeah, and then we went to Caro's and drank some there, and then like made the plan to go to
Oh
Emo
my
Night
God.
Brooklyn,
Damn.
and we're there for maybe tops 30 minutes. I had a really yummy beer. That was the best. The best thing that happened there was the beer that I had.
The only positive.
Yeah.
They are good. They're called Mango Cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get them at Trader Joe's. I mean, you probably get them at other
Yeah.
places. I just always see them there, and they're so good. I was telling Erin it was like a staple, like quarantine.
I love
drink.
Man, I need to look at the.
It is a beer, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a hef. I think
A hef.
like
I
a
don't know.
Hefeweizen.
Oh, I don't.
It's
know.
like a blue moon
Hefeweizen.
or
Okay. Yeah.
like citrusy
Yeah.
things.
But it's like
I don't
delicious.
know the definition of a hef, but they're just like
It doesn't taste like beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like delicious. Ugh, now I want one.
that was one of TJ's first beers was a Franziskaner. When the German bobsled team stayed at his house at the Olympics. They like won, and so then they raged and they were like, "Here, try a beer."
That is the most German thing I've ever heard. That name.
They got it literally imported from Germany.
Wait, what's it called again?
Franziskaner.
Like, I feel like you're speaking German. I mean, you are. That is funny.
Mango Cart. I love mango beer.
Yeah.
It's so
good.
delicious. Oh, okay. Yes, I've literally had this. Golden Road. We should go to that brewery.
What brewery?
Golden Road Brewery.
I don't know what that is, but should we go for my birthday?
It's who makes the mango one.
Oh, hell yeah. Where is it?
I know it's close to here. Probably like an hour.
Oh, okay.
Let me look.
I don't know if you meant like the valley.
Like I think, or maybe it's in like Pasadena.
It's like down the road, 10
Golden
minutes.
Road Brewing. Broadway.
Is it downtown?
Is it like literally in Pasadena?
Oh my God, that'd be sick.
Yeah, they had remember when I did that office trivia?
Yeah.
I ordered one there and then I was like, this is so fucking good.
The mango cart?
Yes.
Oh, funny.
I didn't know it was called that though. I just saw like a mango beer on the menu. I was like, oh, I'll take that.
Yeah. Yummy. They're
It
so
tastes
good.
so much better as a draft, I will say.
Yeah.
Like it,
I could imagine.
and it was a big boy
Drafts
too.
are just always better.
So
it's like
yummy.
fountain soda is just superior.
Okay.
A draft soda.
Well, I don't know where that took place. Did you catch up on all of the shows, all the season finales?
All of them? I know Euphoria, obviously. Wait, what else?
Oh, and then Righteous Gemstones season finale, but you don't watch that.
Watch that. Oh, but we watched
And
Love is
then
Blind.
Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was like, what are we going to even recap next week?
I know.
I also caught up on Married at First Sight. I know you don't watch it,
yeah.
but like this season is, I feel like if any, like I would tell you to watch this one. It's in Boston too.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say
like
it's probably because it's in Boston.
it is, but it's also like one of the most dramatic ones I've seen in a
God.
while. And it's just like, probably because they're like
Probably
East
'cause it's
Coast and like
Boston.
one of the girls is literally like so harsh.
Yeah,
But it's
hell
like
yeah.
so entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, oh my God, she scares me. And I think she scares the husband too. But
That tracks.
I just like, there's this one girl, I feel like you would fucking die. Okay, so how this show works, it is kind of like Love is Blind, except they don't date. It's like these matchmakers put these people who audition for the show together. And the first time they see each other is when the bride walks down the aisle and they're legally married, everything. So basically they get married, they have a wedding, a reception, and then they send them all off to a honeymoon, like the same place. Obviously, they do stuff by themselves, but also they do group things. So it's kind of like Love is Blind in that way. And then you always see that it's probably like 1 or 2 episodes of the honeymoon, and you can always tell if like they're getting along or not. This one girl, so God, she like pisses me off. Before she walked down the aisle, she was like, the one thing I really like, I just love a guy with nice teeth. He's like, if he has messed up teeth, like I can't even look at it. She was just saying shit like that and just like talking about appearance a lot, which like I get appearance does matter, but like, so of course they matched her with this guy who does not have a great smile. Like his teeth are not great, I will say, not to be mean, but like for the sake of the explanation. So she walks down the aisle, they get married, and they're like talking afterwards, and she like refuses to like be with him in the room after, and they can always choose not to sleep in the same bed or like sleep somewhere else. It's like totally normal because both couples are like, we just met, like we don't have to sleep in the same bed.
Sure.
But normally they do, at least. They usually don't have sex the first night, but she like wouldn't even talk to him. Like she got really mad for some reason. I don't remember the reason. She like wouldn't talk to him. And then producers were like, you guys, like you need to work this out if you want to go on the honeymoon. So they like talk, and you can tell that she doesn't give a fuck. Like she doesn't want to be with this guy at all.
Yeah.
They go on the honeymoon and she refuses to, like he plans all these things like scuba diving, kayaking, like all these little things. And she's like, okay, I'll watch you, but I'm not doing it. Like
Where did they honeymoon?
I want to say Cancun.
Okay.
Or no, was that Love is Blind? I'm confused.
Couldn't tell you.
I'm not positive, but it's always somewhere like that.
Tropical.
Yeah. Well, not always, but a lot of the times. And so after they get back from the honeymoon, they're supposed to live in a apartment by them that production has for them. So it's like a new place for them to move into. And it's the same complex as all the other couples, but obviously it's their own like unit or whatever. And it's like, I don't know what she's thinking because it seems like she's more in it for like the other people, because she's like, okay, how about we go back and you spend the first half in the apartment and then I'll spend the second half of this whole experience in the apartment, but not with each other. And it's like, okay, the whole reason is so you live together and you like figure out if this is going to work. And she's like, I just feel like I need to be a part of it. Like if the girls want to hang out, like I want to be there to be able to like hang out with everybody. And everyone's like, that's not what this is about. Like it's just so bizarre. And oh my God, I don't know. It's really entertaining, and yeah, it gets worse from there, but I don't want to like spoiler. Yeah, I would suggest like I always fast forward until like the wedding. There's like 2 or 3 episodes where they're like,
oh yeah, but see, that's where we're different.
You like to watch that?
I will watch like 30-minute YouTube videos in full, and Carly will just
I can't. Yeah.
Jump around.
Yeah. Well, also that I used to watch all of it, but to me I think I got so over, it felt like just a lot of filler shit. Like, that's why I
Yeah.
don't really like it.
But that's why I need to get the full context. And then
Okay,
when I talk
fair.
about stuff, you're like, I don't remember that.
That's true.
I'm like, well, that's because you need to watch the whole thing.
I know. But I mean, I've always,
Yeah.
the last couple seasons.
But so that's why I'm like, no, I have to watch the whole
yeah.
thing.
I mean, you might like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Because then it gives me context.
yeah.
Because if I don't have context to when they're getting married, then it's like,
Who are these people?
yeah, what's the point?
Yeah. See, to me, I'm like, I'll know about them when they're together and they like figure this
Yeah.
shit out. It's really good though. But
I'll have to check it out.
yeah, I think it's on Lifetime.
Yeah, it is.
It's like such a random place for a reality show.
Yeah, that's
like
why I was
that.
like, well,
But they pump those seasons out. Like
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
one after the other.
it probably does so well for them because, like, what
Yeah.
the fuck else is on Lifetime?
No,
like Little
what?
People, Big World.
I don't know what else. No, that's no
No, that was,
TLC. I think.
oh, yep.
So like, what
Yeah,
is
like,
on Lifetime?
Besides Hallmark movies,
All I can think
that
about
aren't
for Lifetime
Hallmark.
is Black and White. I'm just thinking of like I Live Lucy and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Whitey.
But
I have to stay in here now.
yeah.
But yeah, Love is Blind. We watched the weddings.
Oh, yeah, we
And
watched it on
spoiler
Friday.
alert. Fast forward if you didn't watch it yet.
Yeah. But if you haven't watched it by now, like, come on. It's not
Yeah.
that hard to watch.
Sorry, I just burped.
It's okay.
I'm so happy for all of the women who took stands against their douche lord boyfriends or fiancés, whatever the fuck you want to call
How dare you?
and just got out. And
We were both very surprised.
yes, because I feel like so mainly we're talking about Shane and Shake here.
Yes.
They were with women who just seemed like were very much in love with the men, even though the guys were
Like blindly.
absolute
No pun intended.
douche lords. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't be bigger douchebags. And like literally up until the day of the wedding, like one of them berated his fiance, being like, I hate you. Like I don't
so
want to be
toxic.
with you. And then like expected to get married. And then the other one was still like, I just don't think that I'm attracted to her.
Yeah.
But like was still going to get married. And then thank fucking God, both of the girls said no. They were the first ones that had to say I do. And they both were like, absolutely
I feel like
no.
And we were both shocked.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh, these girls are just going to like
yeah.
get married because they seem to be very in love.
Yeah, and then they were like bad bitches. And honestly, thank God, I loved that for them. And nothing pissed me off more than when Shane came out not wearing socks. He didn't shower for
least we
his
think.
wedding. There's no way he showered. He didn't brush his hair. He didn't shave.
Yeah,
He looked like trash.
It's like he rolled out of bed,
Yes.
which I think he did.
and like hung over. Like I can only imagine how bad he smelled. Like just like of booze and
Booze.
shame.
I was thinking that too. Like when they were looking at each other talking, I was
Yeah.
like, no way he doesn't reek
Yeah.
of like tequila right now.
Yeah, because he was drinking before the wedding too, which is
Yeah.
like I feel like a normal thing, but like I feel like he was probably binge drinking.
Yeah.
like him and his groomsmen were like shotgunning White Claws.
Yeah. Well, his
He's
groomsmen were
just a
probably like, this isn't
loser.
real.
Yeah, yeah, he has nothing in his brain, and I'm just really happy that those women got out, and I cannot wait to see the reunion.
Oh my God, I forgot. We'll have to watch that Friday.
Yeah, I am just like I can't wait to see the reunion because of Nick and
Danielle.
They
Curious.
couldn't be more toxic for one another. Like, what a nightmare relationship. Was fully shook that they got married, but also not at the same time because they're so toxic.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see like where they stand now.
I know, me too.
Because if they're together, I'll sell my house
Okay, deal.
for no money.
Okay, bet. Let's deal.
Because that would be just insanity
Because I
to me.
think, I could be wrong, but I think it said that those weddings were like a year ago. So it's already been quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
But
I saw she posted something online that was like, people like think they know who I am because of this show, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I never really like judging someone based on like what's being posted about them
Edited.
online and edited. But it's also like, you went onto a reality television show out of like anything you could have chosen. Of course, they're going to make you look
yeah.
like a cray cray.
Yeah. I mean, the editing is always,
Like, you're not going to look good going on a show where you meet someone through a fucking wall.
yeah. No, you're right.
That will never be like a thing.
I saw Shane actually posted
Oh,
an Instagram. I sound like a Ford. An Instagram. So like these are the photos. It's like
Natalie.
I'll put them in the video. But it's basically like him and Natalie, like cute pictures from when they were together.
So gross.
And this is what the caption says. Natalie Mina Lee, where do I start? This journey with you will be something I'll never forget. How many
days ago did he post this?
1 day ago. Very fresh.
Okay.
It was easily, I feel like they probably had to wait. That's what I thought too. Like he posted it on Sunday and the finale came out Friday. Totally. So I feel like they had to wait if people didn't see it yet. It was easily the best time of my life, and I would do it all over again knowing I get to spend more time with you. From our first day eating In-N-Out and you getting both milkshakes to our walks around Grant Park. You are the most beautiful soul, and you really brought out the best in me as a man. As a man, watching our story over again, I'm remorseful for my actions, and all I can do is learn from them to be a better man. I'm proud of being vulnerable and being as genuine as possible. I don't know what's next for us, but I do know that I will never stop loving you. To put the rumors to rest, Shayna and I are cordial and have hung out in group gatherings with the cast with Natalie, but we have never nor will ever have a romantic relationship. I wish her all the best. So I was like, okay, that clears a little bit up for me. Yeah. I was like, maybe him and Shayna will get together.
He also threw like a full-on tantrum when Natalie said no to him at the
wedding. Yeah. I know.
After he literally was like, I hate you. I would never marry you.
Yeah,
and being just so awful to her. And he's like, how could you do this to me?
I mean, what did you expect?
Yeah, you're a douche lord.
So what'd you think of the Euphoria finale?
I feel like I got what I wanted from it. I was like, okay, I feel like I knew we needed some closure on things. Yeah. And I feel like we got that. Mm-hmm. However, I hate that I got zero closure with what happened to Fezco. That was
I know.
Literally the only thing I cared about the whole episode. I was like, go back to that scene.
Do you think he died?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think they'll kill him. And you know what is fucked up?
What?
I saw that the next season isn't coming out until 2024.
Okay, well, I'm not going to remember anything.
Isn't that fucked up?
2024. Yeah, because
it's the beginning of 2022.
Yeah.
You guys should be in production right now.
No, should have been as soon as the premiere started.
Yeah,
please.
What?
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, for
so
me,
fucking far.
I don't know. I can't remember shit that far back.
That's crazy.
I mean, we'll be so old by then.
I know. We'll probably have kids by then.
No, it'll be another pandemic.
2024. Give me a fucking break. Oh my God. It popped up on my phone. For some reason, I'll get random Twitter notifications.
Oh.
And it was Euphoria tweeted. And they tweeted it as if it was good news.
Yeah, and that's bad news. That's a worse news.
Yeah, 2024. Give me a fucking break. But
that's devastating.
I liked that we got the closure with Cal.
Yes, remember that was great. I love that actually.
Yeah, but also I was also confused because I guess I just don't really know why he's being arrested or what was on the tape. Is it because of?
Well, I think he probably put the Jules stuff on it and underage. Wondering. Yeah, that's what I got from that.
Because I think all the other people were hookers, which I also think is technically illegal.
Yeah.
But it's just annoying because I don't want justice for Nate. I hate that he got that.
Yeah.
Because I hate Nate. I think he's a terrible person.
See, I'm I think he's a terrible person, but I'm happy that he got that from his dad. I'm both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because even though Cal does shitty things, he's still likable.
Yeah, he's McSteamy.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
McSteamy.
I can never look at him the same.
I think I liked him because he was, it's so fucked up because no person should ever be like that to their kid. But he just puts Nate in his place, even though it's his fault.
Yeah.
That he's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think I just appreciated that in his character.
Yeah.
So for me, it was
he just became himself, as fucked up as it was. Yeah. I mean, he's still an awful person too, but. Oh, God. I don't know if you heard that, but Whitey's in here meowing.
Whitey's full on meowing.
Meowing at the door.
She probably wants to go out into the world.
I was dying when Cassie was on stage. And it's it didn't do what she wanted it to do. It was she was really trying to do something and it was embarrassing. But then Maddie beating her ass.
Oh, hell yeah.
Was hilarious.
I saw a funny meme that was because they do a close-up of Maddie's nails. And they were not one single nail broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really good.
I got a little emotion when Rue kissed Jules' forehead. I was like, oh, I know. So
you know what's so weird is that the whole time I was team Jules and everyone was fuck Jules, she's an enabler. When that was all happening, I felt no connection between them. I was I think that they're better off apart.
Oh yeah. I mean, they probably are. I don't know.
Yeah. But I thought that was good closure. And I looking at Jules, I was just why don't I like you right now?
Interesting.
Which was weird. I don't know why I felt that.
Well, actually, I feel like, now that I just thought about it, I feel like they're good when Rue's sober. Because that's how they met, and they,
like,
well,
that's
I guess not, but.
Rue's good when she's sober.
Yeah.
Because it's like when she's not, then she's like the worst person.
Yeah. I like also when she told Elliot she forgave him, I forgot that Elliot and Jules were hooking up.
Yeah.
So I was like, what did she forgive him for? Like, maybe I thought, and maybe this is true, that that he told on her to the mom or something, her mom. Like, I was like, is she like mad about that still? Like, why would she forgive him for that? I feel like that's a good thing. But then I was like, oh wait, I forgot that they were hooking up. So that's probably what she's referring to, obviously. Yeah.
And probably just like getting her back into drugs on a hardcore scale.
Yes, that's true. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Whitey,
should I let her out?
I have to. Let's take a break for an ad raid.
Okay, I'll do the shift. Yeah. Production is crazy, guys. Whitey's so funny. She's like never in here when we do our podcast either. Okay, this part of the podcast is sponsored by ShipStation. Online shopping isn't slowing down anytime soon. Is your business ready to keep up the pace? With ShipStation, you'll never worry about shipping again. Make the switch to a solution that handles all of your shipping needs quickly, affordably, and painlessly. ShipStation is already trusted by over 100,000 e-commerce sellers. Keep track of orders from any sales channel, easily find the best shipping carrier with deeply discounted rates, automate just about any shipping task with just a few clicks. ShipStation is super user-friendly on their website and their app. They make it very accessible and easy to check on orders, customers, shipping, etc. through the site and also the app, which is great if you're on the go or just like not near a computer and need to check on something really fast. I feel like that's super beneficial for any type of person running a business, small, large, anything really. Save time by funneling all of your orders into one simple interface, no matter what you're selling. Manage every order, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website from anywhere, even your phone. No more headaches from dealing with returns and return tracking. ShipStation makes it easy. Save money when you compare carrier options and choose the best shipping solution every time. They work with every carrier, so you can always find the best fit for you. Your business can access the same discounted rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies. Save your sanity knowing your orders are handled and you're getting the best rates. No wonder 98% of companies that use ShipStation for a year keep using it for as long as they're in business. It's that good. Ship more in less time with ShipStation. Use our offer code ONLYFRIENDS to get a 60-day free trial. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in ONLYFRIENDS. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
It's so hot out.
What?
So warm.
Yeah, it's very warm. It feels good.
Yeah.
It's like a nice...
Just went pee, and like in our hallway, there's a slider that we just keep open during the day so the animals can go in and out.
Your barn.
Please. Yeah.
Your farm.
Literally. And I just looked out in the hallway and I was like, oh my God, it is warm.
Yeah. It's like an amazing day outside.
Oh God. A gorgeous, gorgeous day. Well, I felt satisfied with Euphoria, but I'm dissatisfied with its comeback date of 2024. And I feel like I can sleep soundly at night. I think it left on like a positive note aside from Fesco.
It didn't feel like the darkest episode. Like no. It didn't feel
I was fucking
that bad.
Pissed at Ashtray though. I literally was like, you're a dumb
It was crazy.
Fuck.
He's like 7.
Yeah. I'm like, come on.
I know. I mean, yeah. And oh my God, I watched it at I started at 11:30 last night.
Oh my God.
'Cause I was at my friend's forever. Yeah. And I was I have to watch it because and Nolan was at this game night thing. So we usually watch it together, but I was like, I have to watch it because it's going to get spoiled. And I want to talk about it on the podcast.
Oh God, yeah.
It's my job. I have to watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I would randomly look at my phone, when I was still at my friend's house, and things were already getting spoiled. I was like,
you can't look at your phone on Euphoria nights.
I know. And I didn't even think about it. I was just mindlessly scrolling Twitter, and I was like somebody said, oh, I really liked Ashtray. And I was like, okay, well, he dies. I just kept seeing stuff like that. And even today.
Hot take, honestly.
Oh, yeah. But even today, if you haven't seen it, everything is spoiled.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I feel like people are normally pretty good at keeping stuff like Game of Thrones, and people would be like, no, sorry, we won't.
Yes.
But Euphoria, it's no one gives a fuck.
I know.
Crazy.
Well, good work, team.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in 2024.
Yeah, I guess.
What a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it for Salt Lake was on. Are you caught up on that?
Well, yes, but not the reunions.
Yeah.
Did you watch it last night?
Yeah.
Was it good?
It's just like so weird because I feel like they all hate each other. Like to me, it was just like everyone kind of for themselves, except for like Heather being up Jen Shaw's ass, obviously. But it, and like everyone then just like ganging up on Lisa Barlow.
Yeah.
But it's also so annoying that Mary's not there because I feel like we're not getting like closure with any situation that she was involved in, which was everything.
And we never will.
Yeah. So it's really frustrating because like they're asking questions about Mary, but like to Meredith. And it's like, okay, but like she can't answer those questions.
Yeah.
And so it's really frustrating because I'm like, I feel like I'm not getting what I want from this.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like every conflict mainly involved Mary. And
every
like,
conflict.
yeah.
She was awful.
There was one interesting part though that was they were talking about all of Mary's like racial remarks.
Oh, yeah.
Racist remarks, let me be clear. And they were directing the question at Jenny because a lot of the racism was directed at Jenny from her. And then I guess Andy had spoken to Mary on the phone about why she wasn't coming. And then he made a comment saying that Mary said to him, Black people can't be racist.
Okay,
and then,
Candace Owens.
And then Jenny said, everyone can be racist, which I just think is so ironic because then all of that stuff about her came out weeks later.
Yeah.
About all her like
weird,
super racist Facebook posts.
Yeah.
In 2020, like not like 15 years ago.
Yeah, like literally during the Black Lives Matter stuff.
Yeah. So I just thought that was really ironic. But I don't know.
Is it kind of like, do you recommend I watch it?
I didn't really get anything from the first one. I think I just also don't really like anyone right now.
That's how I feel.
So
I don't care about them.
Like hard to watch. They're all just so annoying and they all just think like they're the only right one. And I'm like, can we just like talk?
Yeah. Because I feel like all the other series I've watched, like I like watching the reunions. Cause I'm like, there's so many things I want them to talk about.
Yeah,
I just,
they like
don't
tie up.
Well, I guess maybe, do they get into the Jen Shaw
like
stuff?
Mean Girls.
That's what
I think every single one of them is just like a mean girl. And like Heather hit it so well in the first season. But like she's like leading the fucking reunion, just like tearing into Lisa Barlow. And Lisa's bringing receipts of like all of the stuff that they're claiming she did. And like it's proving to be it wasn't actually her. But then they're still like, it was you. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like I feel like we're all just like
over it.
Yeah.
Did they bring up the Jen Shaw stuff or how is it like 3 parts or something?
Yeah, it will be like a few parts.
Come on.
I don't remember them getting into it. I honestly would say I was like watching my phone for half of it.
Yeah.
Watching my phone on my phone.
Watching.
Yeah. I was just like listening to them. And then
I feel like that's the only thing I really care about.
It was just like annoying because I wish Mary was there and they could clarify some things.
Did she just like refuse to go?
Yes. They tried to get her there, but then she was like, I'm not doing it.
Oh my God, what an idiot.
I know.
She's probably just scared. And she's not on the next season, so she's just gone.
100%. I mean, she was supposed to be.
Yeah, she was supposed to be, but I saw like she wouldn't show up to filming. And I don't know if that means like they fired her, she quit, or she just like was scheduled and didn't show up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I don't know.
She is kind of unhinged, so it doesn't put it, I don't put it past her. It's recording, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, the like red thing's not around.
I know, it depends on the setting.
That's so weird.
But I see we're looking at the camera.
Fully panicked.
I know. No, I did that. Like, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I was staring at it for probably a good 10 seconds, like 20 minutes ago. And I was like, oh yeah, it's there. You can see the little red.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, let's get into this day in history now that we're an hour into the podcast. One that is so beloved and close to our heart, Parenthood, came out this day in history.
Oh my God, when?
2010.
Wow.
But I don't think either of us watched it until we were like fresh out of college.
I mean, I watched it like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good though. I highly recommend it. I don't know where it's at, but I think I watched it on Netflix at the time.
I feel like it's like a Hulu one.
Maybe. Probably.
It's so good. It is just an incredible show.
It's one of those shows. It's like a drama kind of it's comedy too. And it's like, it's a family and each person has their own storyline. And it's just a very, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just so good. It reminds me of
a wholesome show. Also, Tyson Ritter's in it. So, you got that emo crossover.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I forget. That's so funny.
I feel like enough time has passed. I probably watched it in like 2016.
Yeah.
So I feel like enough time has passed where I could do a rewatch and not know what's going to happen.
Oh, good call. Maybe that's what I should do. Jason Ritter is also in it and I love him.
Oh, I do remember you having a crush on him.
I did. And I met him once. Party. I did. And he was so nice. Well, I was like obsessed with his dad, John Ritter, who was in Three's Company. And his dad died when I was really young, like well, when I say really young, probably like 12 or 13 or something. And I was like, what? Like he had a just sudden heart attack.
Oh God.
And
So
he was
sad.
also an actor. So I'm just like, oh, and he just seemed like the sweetest man ever.
Yeah. I just remember him from Vine.
That's where he came from. I forgot he made Vines. That's funny.
Yeah.
I met him at remember that Vine documentary?
Yes. No,
Yeah,
I remember.
That's where I met him at like that.
in like New
premiere.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Were you there?
No.
Oh.
I just remember it's
So,
like the whole thing.
That'd be funny if you
Because
like,
you
met
were like
there.
obsessed with him.
Yeah.
And then you're like, look.
I know.
Okay, then I thought another one that was super interesting and relevant was Project X. And I don't know how we've never
Wow.
compared the two before, but Project X is Euphoria.
Oh, I don't think I saw Project X.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprising.
It's just
but
like a crazy like party.
I knew
like,
that.
Yeah, just like
Drugs.
very Euphoria vibes.
Got it.
That came out in 2012, which is honestly like such a long time ago.
Wow, I
felt
thought
like
that came out when I was in high school,
Oh,
but obviously it didn't.
yeah.
I mean, it did. I was in high school. In
I just
2012.
can't believe it's been 10 years.
Yeah. Fucked.
And then we have the song Green Light by Lorde.
Oh, iconic. I
good
really
one.
like that one.
Yeah, no,
I'm
she's fallen off. No offense.
earthy, crunchy.
To all the Lordies.
Yeah. I like Lorde, but I didn't really get into her new album.
Yeah. I feel like it's probably like a very like spiritual awakening for her. So like I'm happy that she's doing this new path and doing what makes her happy, creativity, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But like not for me.
Yeah. Me
And that's
neither.
okay.
But Greenlight was a good one.
Yes.
I want it.
Okay, birthdays. John Bon Jovi.
I'm going to get this really wrong. I have no concept of how old he could be.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to say 63.
He's turning 60 years old today.
Okay. that's
I'm
close.
like shocked. For some reason, I thought he was so much older. Not so much older, but like at least my parents' age.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where you just always heard of
He
him.
was like an 80s rock star.
I know.
Like how old was
So
he?
he must have just been so young.
Yeah, like a teen.
Yeah.
But happy 60th. Like what a monumental year.
Yeah. Wow.
He's also like a hottie.
I don't know if I have seen him. He'd be one of those celebrity ones. I'd be like, I don't know who that is.
What?
I don't think so. Oh, let me look up a picture of
You
him.
know who Bon Jovi is if you... maybe not.
It's me. I don't know.
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi.
Yes.
You know what? I would know that he's like a rock star, but I don't know if I could like
Yeah, like if
think
you
of
saw
that
him at
name.
Earth Cafe, you'd probably just be like, oh, he's another guy at Earth Cafe.
Yeah, literally. I would. I've probably done that to so many celebrities.
Yeah. It's also Chris Martin's birthday. He's 45
Cutie.
today. Another like monumentous birthday.
Yeah,
halfway to 50.
Another iconic dude.
Oh yeah, I love Coldplay. Old Coldplay.
To be clear. It's like Lord.
Yeah. It's also Nikki Tutorial's birthday.
Oh my God.
She's 28.
Okay, that tracks.
For some reason, I fully thought she was older than us.
Oh, I mean, I feel like that happens when you see somebody
She just
like
looks
super
really
successful.
mature.
Yeah. And
She
like,
looks mature.
I feel like she's been on the internet for a long time,
Yeah.
which she probably has.
Yeah, like a fresh 28-year-old. That's super impressive.
Yeah. Good job being 28.
It's also Dr. Seuss's birthday. Well, what would have been his birthday?
Oh, 102.
118.
Wow.
He was born in 1904.
That
So
is
he's an oldie.
insane.
I feel like my grandmother. Okay, when I was in college, my freshman year of college, my grandmother died like a month before her 100th birthday.
Oh my God.
So when I was a freshman in college, that would have been 2010.
yeah.
So she would be 112.
I'm like, can't do the math right now. Wait, so she was basically 100
Yeah, a month before her birthday. And it was like the second semester of college.
and it was
so like,
2010.
uh-huh.
So she'd be,
'Cause
yeah, 112. Right? Or
That's, yeah.
122.
2010?
No. You're right. You're right.
112.
I was thinking of
Like my mom and Dr. Seuss
2000.
grew up together.
oh,
Or
is
my
your-
grandma. My
is
grandma.
your godfather.
That's so crazy. Like I have like her high school ring and it's like class of 1918.
What?
Yeah, it's like crazy. She was old.
Wait, is it legit 1918?
Something like that. I could look, but
That's when the pandemic flu happened. That's why I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
and
like,
then the war happened right
so
after.
crazy.
Like,
yeah, my
the
mom's
things-
parents were really old when I was growing up. She was like the baby.
Yeah. I know my grandparents were always pretty old too, but they lived also to like 99 and stuff. So
Yeah,
I'm
my
hoping
grandma
I live up there.
Was 100, and then my mom's dad was like 96.
You got longevity in those genes. My genes don't have longevity because they ripped.
Well, now that you're taking up sewing. So happy birthday, Dr. Seuss.
Do you know how happy Nolan would be if I got a sewing machine? He would be unstoppable.
Yeah, he would do it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
would
Maybe
sew.
I should get one, and then he can just sew clothes for me.
Perfect.
My seamstress.
And then this one, Sunny Malouf. Do you know who that is?
Sunny Malouf?
Yes.
No. Maybe I know who it is, but I can't.
She was like the little girl in Team 10.
She was a little girl in
Yeah,
Team
she
10.
was like literally like a little girl. She's finally 18.
What?
I remember her in his videos, and I was like, this is a child.
I,
This
for
is
some
really
reason,
weird.
don't remember that.
And then I remember she was like, it was like her parents. I'm only saying this because I thought this was interesting.
Yeah.
One, I thought it was interesting that she's like finally an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was interesting because it was like her parents basically like paid for her to be
in it.
like in the industry because
Interesting.
they were wealthy.
Yeah.
And then on Famous Birthdays, I like clicked because it was like her parents, blah, blah, blah. And then her dad, he had his own. So I clicked it. And I guess he was like a dentist, like a very, let me read what it says.
Okay.
Well, the way that they described him in the profile says disgraced former dentist
Disgrace.
who is recognized for founding the Texas-based dentistry chain All Smiles Dental Center. So that's how they had all their money.
Okay.
But then he was forced to sell his ownership of the chain after becoming embroiled in a Medicaid fraud scheme.
Oh my God.
Which I think is just really interesting tea.
Yeah, that's like, who knew?
Need a documentary.
Oh my God, please. That would be the best. A good
this-
pop culture documentary that I
starting
really
this
need.
dentistry chain, then paying for your daughter to be a part of Jake Paul's posse and
Team
like
10.
kickstart her music career to then being a
fraud.
like a fraud.
Wait, how old was she when she was in Team 10?
Probably like 14.
It's a little
15.
creepy,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I also just like, times are so weird. Like,
I know.
the fact that
It was like a business. I don't think that they were actually like hanging out.
no,
on the
I know, but
weekends.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how obviously we
Like,
didn't grow up with that stuff. So
I
it's like,
think it was
what?
also when he was doing his Disney Channel stuff too. So to him, it probably didn't seem as weird
Yeah,
because
that
he's
makes
like
sense.
working in a show with like other kids.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, a literal child when
Yeah.
he was on it.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
that was really interesting to me. So I thought I would share that fun
No,
fact
that's, like,
about Sunny
mind-blowing.
Maloof's dad.
Now I want to like research it all.
Yeah.
Is he in jail?
I didn't get that
For
far.
fraud?
I
Okay.
feel like probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But
We'll have to look it up later.
I also one time did a deep dive because I remember it was probably like a gossip channel or something. It was like, she comes from wealth and her parents paid for all of this. And then I was like, oh my God, I wonder if she's related to like Adrian Malouf.
Oh my God. That's why the name sounded familiar.
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
maybe. I mean, if they live here.
I don't think this was like years ago. I don't think it ever, I don't think that ever was a fact that I got to find.
Well, that's devastating because that would just make it such a juicy story.
Girly, I know.
She's
you're
from Real
telling me.
Housewives,
Yeah.
Beverly Hills. That was a crazy couple seasons.
It was.
Did you like her?
Yeah, I didn't mind her.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I was just like,
Yeah,
just whatever. She had her moments, but they all do.
totally. I thought it was an interesting thing because she like owned a basketball team and
Oh yeah, I forgot
like all of that. And they were very fucking rich. Like I
Yes.
loved how rich they were.
Yeah,
And I loved her husband.
I know.
They're just so funny.
Where did I see him? I just saw him on another show.
Botched.
No. It was like oh my God, what was it? Was it Vanderpump when Raquel goes in for her nose?
Yes.
Yes, that's what it was. And I was like, oh my God, there he is.
Yeah. He's great.
Yeah,
We love.
a cutie.
Okay, well, that's it for this day in history. So let's get into some celeb news.
Dun, dun, dun.
I thought it could be interesting. The SAG Awards were last night. Everyone looked so
What are the SAG
stunning.
Awards again?
It's an award show. The Screen
Yeah.
Actors Guild Awards.
Okay.
It honors the best TV.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that was on last night.
What?
Maybe I was like avoiding social media so much that I didn't see it.
Yeah. So I just wanted to go through some winners.
Okay.
Okay, so the outstanding performance by a male actor in a television movie or miniseries. The winner was Michael Keaton from the show Dope Sick, which
Oh,
well fucking deserved.
you're like, hell yeah.
And then I saw it was so sad, his acceptance speech. I didn't watch, but I saw this was like a moment online. So in the show, he plays, spoiler alert, also big spoiler alert. Don't listen to this if you.
I'm like, what if I watch a show?
Do you not want me to say it?
I don't know.
It's not like I'm not gonna be like he dies. Like it's
okay.
So I bet it's literally in the
I can
description of the show.
Oh, okay.
So he is a doctor in a town that basically like the opioid pandemic was started in. And he then is prescribing people like Oxycontin all the time because all of these pharmaceutical reps are like, this is the new drug, and like lie about the effects of it. And so then he winds up getting into an accident. And so he starts taking Oxycontin and then he gets addicted to it.
Stop.
Yes. And so
is that like in the first
few episodes?
Okay.
And
that sounds interesting. Yeah.
It's a phenomenal acting job. Like literally I was like, this is fucking crazy and so sad, especially because it's a true story. I don't know about like him, like the doctor thing, but like the whole premise of the show is based on true facts. But so his nephew died in 2016 from an opioid overdose.
Oh my God.
So he was like crying, accepting it, being like, this is for my sister and my nephew. And like, oh my God, it was just so sad.
That is so sad.
But
that's crazy. He played that role too with that so close.
Oh my God, I know. I was like, I can't even fucking imagine. Okay. Outstanding performance by a female actor in television. Kate Winslet for Mayor of Easttown.
Okay, Queen.
So good. And there was like Margaret Qualley was nominated for Maid.
Oh, nice.
Another Mayor of Easttown.
She didn't win. Maid.
No, Kate Winslet did. She did a really good job. Mayor.
Same category.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, both of those shows were really great.
I know.
I thought Margaret Qualley was like phenomenal.
Oh my God, I know. I wonder how it all works. Who's voting?
I don't know. No one.
The guilds.
Yeah. No, isn't it? Like people in the industry?
I think so, yeah. And then like Squid Games won a bunch of awards. Jason Sudeikis won for, outstanding performance in a comedy series for Ted Lasso. Gene Smart won for Hacks for outstanding performance. Did you ever watch that? Mm-mm. Oh my God, Hacks is so fucking good. I feel like nobody talks about Hacks.
I've never really. Well, I think I've seen it on whichever
HBO.
platform.
Yeah. It's so good. It's such a good show. Like, definitely watch it. And then Succession won for Ensemble. That tracks. Oh. Outstanding performance by an ensemble in a comedy series is Ted Lasso, Carly's favorite show.
I'm like, oh my God, why would they win?
Squid Game
Everyone
won outstanding action performance.
Wow. I forgot Squid Game was what? Is this for 2021 stuff? Yeah, that feels like forever ago to me.
Those were like the big things. But I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Who knew?
That's so funny. I had no idea that was happening.
I know. I only knew because like people were posting their outfits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should we do a video?
I think it's a
SAG outfits.
I think it's an award season, like award season starting.
Well, the Oscars are coming up too. Yeah. And well, they postponed the Grammys. I wonder if that's going to be. I haven't checked on that. Yeah.
I didn't even know. I don't know when anything's happening. I just know that it's happening.
Yeah, it's like you know the day of. Yeah.
When people start posting like the red carpet pictures, I'm like, oh, cool.
Well, the only reason I know the Oscars is happening is because people have been like, I've been posting movies they've watched before they see the Oscars. Like they want to watch all of them. And Matt brought it up the other day. So Matt knows all really stuff like that.
Yep. Okay, this story, Amanda Bynes' parents all for conservatorship ending. I had no idea Amanda Bynes was in a conservatorship.
I did not either, but that makes sense.
Yes. Okay, so I'll summarize the article. Okay. She had been put into a conservatorship because she was having really bad episodes. I guess she was diagnosed bipolar. Mm-hmm. So she just needed an actual conservatorship to just kind of like manage all of that. But since then she's been like sober for 4 years, like is taking care of her mental health. And they're like, yeah, no problem.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I feel like we have such a negative connection with a conservatorship because all I know is Britney, and it's like you can't get out of them and it's a whole thing and you have to protest, but like that's not normal.
I know.
At all.
It says also that I thought this was interesting. She's taking classes at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising as she works towards getting a bachelor's degree.
Oh, you know what? I think I knew that.
So interesting.
Yeah, it's funny.
I love this.
It's so sad. I remember when we were younger and like she was having those like episodes. And like back then, like this is bad, but it was just like, oh my God, she's so crazy. Like, look what she's doing. I just remember like her wigs and like making faces in the mirror, just acting erratic.
Like, honestly, like
it's a part of growing up.
stars.
Yeah. I mean, it's awful. And like, I mean,
because like even like Lindsay Lohan, like from The Parent Trap to now, like watching her when she had a reality TV show, I was like, who is this person?
Yeah.
Like it was just so interesting, and it's like all child stars. I feel like who are just like have lost it.
It's really sad.
I know.
It's like some of them are fun. Like I feel like Hilary Duff has always been pretty.
Oh yeah,
pretty. You know,
fine.
I don't want to say normal, but like in that sense, like a more normal. Mm-hmm. So I wonder, like, I mean, it's just how you deal with it, I guess. I'm sure some had different stresses and
also
family
I'm sure
shit.
like the team around you.
Yes.
Like who's your support system?
Yeah,
like,
and just
not
enablers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's really sad. I feel really bad that I used to like make fun of her because at the time we were like kids.
Mental health also was never like
it wasn't talked about.
Yeah.
And if it was, like that whole Britney stuff like would have never happened. You know what I mean? Like if that would happen now, it would not happen.
Yeah. Like everyone would be canceled for the way that they like spoke about or even like people interviewing her, like the whole fucking, it's just a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, more Tinder swindler news.
Again, he's turning into Kanye for us.
Yeah. Simon Leviev is an
Levine
is an expensive habit, as several European women will attest, blah 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 blah. He's becoming a household name even for negative reasons. Means some hotspot clubs are looking for him for appearances. Sources familiar with the situation tell TMZ Simon has several offers from clubs in Philly, Boston, Germany, and Mexico.
Oh, Lord.
And he's at least interested because his team responded with a laundry list of demands. We're told he's asking for $20,000 like each appearance plus bottle service, but it doesn't stop there. He's also requesting a private jet suite at a suite at a 5-star hotel, black SUV car service, and 2 full-time security guards.
Okay, I hate this person, but like that's hilarious that he's like demanding all of these things.
Know, it's crazy. It's
like, who do you think you are? Everyone saw how you got your money. Like it's not like it's I feel like he's
now swindling nightclubs.
No, I feel like he's gonna be one of those people who does all these things and doesn't pay his taxes, and he's gonna get fucked. Like that's what the situation. Yeah. That's what happened with him. But I just feel like he just would not pay because he's a Tinder swindler.
Oh my God. Yeah. He's going to swindle the IRS.
Yeah, but they will not be swindled.
He's like, oh, it's a write-off.
Yeah, right. That's what we would do.
That's a write-off. Me going to this club is a write-off. He is really swindling his way to the fucking top.
Cameo
his agent is putting in work.
So
like
crazy.
He made $30,000 in 3 days off of Cameo. Like that's insane.
God. Oh my God.
He's swindling everyone.
He needs to swindle down.
And you know what's so funny is that like I feel like, you know, like if my mom saw him, she'd have no idea who he is.
Yeah, he's not really like a household face like, or name even.
Yeah.
Tinder swindler probably is, but not his name.
This will all be, we will not hear this man's name in like a month.
Absolutely not. It's just like a meme kind of thing, 100%. Which it sucks because like he fucks so many people over, but like.
It's just like, why are like these clubs? Like, why do you want him? It's so weird.
I mean, it's just like interesting. I guess
he's not going to bring you enough money to pay him 20 grand.
And like, a private jet is like at least 30K.
Yeah,
one way.
Like, and like, where's he flying from? Where does he even live?
He probably doesn't even know. He probably doesn't even have a home.
It's just like so crazy. He will not bring, there's no way he will bring in enough business to a nightclub to make up for the cost of those things. In like a Philadelphia nightclub, are you fucking kidding me?
I just want to know, like,
it's at least $100,000.
I can picture him just like walking in so suave and like sunglasses and just like, don't speak to me.
Yeah.
That's the attitude.
So weird. This guy, he is truly
I don't understand. I get when it's like Paris Hilton because like she does stuff like she'll party and like sometimes DJ or like she is an iconic figure and like Snooki, like I get those people, but like there's people like him, obviously not like con artists, but there's like people who don't really make sense in my head to show up to something like that. Like what? It's not like he's known for like partying or
I can't picture anyone seeing the announce and then being like, oh my God, we have to go to this.
I could see that.
But like I think majority of people would be like shrug their shoulders and be like, oh, that's funny. and not actually pay to go see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could definitely see people like, oh my God, like this is so funny. Like a boring town with like nothing going on.
I'm like, Boston is not boring.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean that specifically, but I don't know. I feel like I could see that for sure.
I mean, they're all cities. So
yeah,
they're probably good clubs.
So weird. Like you could hire anybody else.
It's just so fun. I mean, it's for them in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it
makes sense. But what he's asking, like, if they do that, I can't even imagine. Like, they're not going to. It's probably like at least $100,000.
Yes.
There's no.
And with a private jet, like,
there's no way they would make that money back.
So is he like doing it?
No, that's what he. That's
the list
like
of
his
demands.
Yeah. He's like, I'll do it for
funny.
This.
Oh my God.
Then I'm sure they'll be like, okay, we'll give you $10,000.
Maybe.
And not a private jet. Okay, say that the club fits like 2,000 people.
And the cover is what?
Say it's $100, which is crazy. Like,
is that normal for cover?
No, but
okay,
like,
but that's like an insane.
If it were 100,
right?
Then that would be $200,000.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well then.
But then you have to think about people buying drinks.
Yeah.
Like
but I'm sure it's like.
And bottle service is so expensive.
I bet a cover would be like $40 to $50.
Okay. I don't know.
But so actually, insane. I mean, I guess I don't really know nightclub life. But I would assume it would be like an event.
Yeah.
So they could charge more.
Probably. I mean, I know like going to Hyde and stuff, it's like you have to pay for a table and then bottles are so fucking expensive. Yeah. But like, again, I don't think you could make up for that money either. No.
Like just have like anyone but him.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's not even to like break even or anything. It's just like get people there and whatever.
Very funny.
Yes.
Okay. And then we will end today's celeb news on some Kanye drama.
Here we
go again. Kanye West. So last week we talked about how Kim submitted like social media posts, Kanye's stuff being like, he's like unhinged and I really need to be divorced from this man. Yeah. He's like causing me distress. He's like just totally off the wall. And then Kanye's lawyer came back and said, Kim can't prove I wrote those social media posts.
He literally posted, I'm not hacked. Like it's me.
A photo of him.
Can she use that?
Yeah. So it says,
continue.
Ye could have a hard time proving his argument in court that he didn't write social posts attacking Kim and Pete. Check out his recent Instagram post in which he's pictured holding a yellow pad, saying that his account was not hacked. Kanye West just made it clear he's not going to end his marriage without a fight, but the fight he's waging is bizarre. He filed legal documents trying to make his social media posts attacking Kim, Pete, and others inadmissible in next week's hearing. As we reported, a judge will decide next week whether to restore Kim's single status. His argument is, how does Kim really know he wrote those posts? His lawyer is arguing these social media posts are not only hearsay, they're double hearsay. Ye's lawyer says Kim claims she read something online allegedly by Kanye and characterizes the posts in her declaration as misinformation. Kim needed to offer the social media posts into evidence and show that the posts were written by Kanye, which like literally he said himself, it's me.
No, I know. I'm like, that was probably a bad move on his part if he really wanted to try to pull that.
I know. It says Kanye's lawyer now says the prenup can't be viewed as valid, at least not now. Ye's attorney says there's a presumption in California that prenups signed after 2001 are invalid, and the only way they can be validated is either during a trial or if both parties agree. So it seems Kanye is saying he hasn't agreed it's valid, so it can't be enforced until there's a full-blown trial, and that means a big delay.
Wait, so prenups are not valid after?
I think his lawyer's just trying to like pull stuff out of his ass.
Holy shit.
Because then they're like
let the woman live.
It is highly unlikely the judge will buy what Ye's lawyer is selling. Restoring single status is a routine procedure, and the very point is to separate division of assets from marital status. So
let the woman live.
Yeah. Also, he's now literally dating a Kim lookalike.
Oh my God. She creeps me out. Like, how does he not feel weird looking at this woman?
Also, I read today, she is the one who slid into his DMs and then they started talking. So like, also,
it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
I know. There are only certain moments I feel like she looks like Kim, like when she's wearing like her glasses.
That's what the only photos I've really seen.
Yeah. Other than that, like they look absolutely nothing alike. They have like the same like hourglass body figure, like
long hair,
tan
dark
skin,
hair.
dark hair. But other than that, like if she has her sunglasses off and is just smiling in a photo, she looks absolutely nothing like
okay.
him. But it's still fucking weird.
I mean, she's trying to, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Like
I'm
the whole
like-
draw for him is like, oh, she kind of looks like him.
That's so weird to me. I would feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'd be like this. Like if he
It's
was like
embarrassing.
even if he was like I'm sure he is like heartbroken over the divorce, like that would make it worse. I would feel like you're not her, you know.
I know. It's so bizarre. So that's like some Kanye updates.
Cannot.
I feel like he hasn't like gone on any rants recently on the gram.
Yeah. Well, his album came out, so he doesn't have to now.
I thought the same exact thing.
Yeah. It's a fact.
But I don't know. I just thought it was pretty interesting. And now we can move on to Am I the Asshole? But I will thank our sponsor, Pill Club.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee this time because I'm going to explode.
Going to the pharmacy in person is so 2021. Sorry. Going to the pharmacy in person is so 2021. Get your birth control online, prescribed, and delivered for free with the Pill Club. Never make a trip to the doctor for your prescription or wait in line at the pharmacy ever again. The Pill Club provides personalized care from the comfort of your home and delivery to your door on time every time. The Pill Club offers birth control subscriptions prescribed by a medical professional and delivered straight to your door for free. The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands and ships to all 50 states. Most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 per month without insurance. The Pill Club delivers birth control to your front door for free in discreet packaging, along with fun self-care gifts and goodies. What's more, their licensed medical team is just a text away to give you the best reproductive health care. Sign up for birth control in just 5 minutes. Skip the office visiting and waiting in line at the pharmacy and join the club. Right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/onlyfriends, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every OnlyFriends listener who becomes a patient. Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org. That's thepillclub.com/onlyfriends to get your first birth control care package and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, thepillclub.com/onlyfriends. You must use the link to make a donation. Thank you, Pill Club.
Wow, I got back here just in the nick of time.
Truly. I know I was like, I slowed down because I feel like I normally talk pretty fast during the ads.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll read it a little slower because I don't know if she's going number 1 or number 2.
Oh, just number 1. Don't worry, guys.
Where's my notes app?
Oh, I have an interesting one. I feel like it's a little bit debatable.
Ooh.
Am I the asshole for letting my daughter's friend take our Advil? My daughter's friend, who's 14, was working on a project with her after school. My daughter, also 14, told me that she told her she had period cramps and was suffering through it for a while, but she said she felt too bad and was going to go home. My daughter asked her if she wants Advil, and she said sure. My daughter gave her the bottle. She came to me as she was leaving and asked me if she can take it. I was kind of confused why she didn't have her own, but I had lots of backups, and my family doesn't get sorry, I can't read right now. And my family doesn't get through much of it. So I said, okay. And she took a bottle. It's been like 4 months since that happened. And the mom of the daughter called and is upset because she found Advil in her daughter's room and her daughter told her it came from me. I asked her if she's allergic or something and assured her that it was just Advil, but sorry, this is like typed weird. Advil there, but she was upset because it was Advil. According to her, Advil and a lot of medications are toxic and will cause infertility. I'm not really sure where she's getting this, but I've never heard of that before. Anyway, she told me to never give her anything else again, and I agreed. Her friend came later to apologize and said her mom never gives her anything for her period pain because she believes it's all bad for her, so she was hiding it in her room, taking it for her period. I feel sorry for the girl, and I still have cannot read. I feel sorry for the girl. Since I still have pretty bad period pain and take Advil to not be stuck in bed for the day. Wait, what? Did that sentence make sense?
No.
I feel sorry for the girl since I still have pretty bad period pain and take Advil to not be stuck in bed for the day. That's what it says.
Maybe she's saying that because she gets period cramps. She knows how bad it is.
Maybe.
But very confusing way to word that.
Yeah. And also I'm like, my brain is not functioning. For me, I was like, okay.
That's how it ended?
Yes, that's it.
Oh, okay.
So basically the mom's just mad, which look, I understand maybe, I mean, I'm not a parent. I don't know how that is, but I feel like if you give another child a medication, you should always ask the parent.
How old did they say they were?
14.
Okay.
because you just don't know like what they're on or like if they've had bad reactions. I feel like that's just normal. But also like as like for my personal experience, like I grew up taking an ibuprofen when I had my period and like for a headache, like it was just not an issue.
Yeah.
So I get both sides totally, but I think she should have asked the mom first, I think. But it is weird that her mom's like, it's causing infertility. Like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I think because also it'll be so different, like how people grew up. Like if I was at a friend's house and I was like, hey, can I have some Advil? Like she wouldn't be like, let me call your mom first. If I was like 15 years old.
Yeah, that's
because they just like assume that you've taken Advil before.
Yeah.
Especially if you're asking for it. So I could see why it would maybe just like not be a thought to her.
I guess that's true. Like I've been at a friend's house when I was young and been like, I have a headache. Can I have something?
Yeah.
It's really
so
not a big deal.
Because it's not like it's like a
codeine.
Like morphine.
Yeah.
You know, it's like an Advil. I feel like it's just like a very innocent, like, oh, fuck. Like, I should have asked.
Yeah.
And I think she took accountability for that by being like, you're right. Like, I'll never give her anything.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. But like, I think because it's just such a minimal
It just feels like a normal thing to do.
Totally. I think that she probably just didn't think of it in that way.
Yeah.
Which like I can totally see overlooking.
Yeah. The friend's mom seems a little unhinged.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, that sucks to not let your daughter take anything if she's like suffering through a period that she literally has to leave her friend's house.
Because you said Advil is going to cause infertility.
Like,
I can guess who didn't get vaccinated in your household.
No, for real. I'm like, you're supposed to think that about the vaccine, not Advil. Yeah. I'm upset about it.
Yeah. I know. I feel bad for the girl because clearly she's like being like opposite Gypsy Rosed in her household.
Yes,
and like
I know.
Can't get proper care. And like I myself like don't even take Tylenol or Advil or like medicine when I don't need to. But also like I feel like at that age, like an Advil is a personal choice.
Yeah.
Like the fact that parents are dictating whether or not you can take a painkiller, like that.
Unless there's like a reason not to, I guess. That's like.
Yeah. If you're like allergic to an ingredient or whatever. I don't know. I think that it's sad that she can't get like proper treatment.
Yeah. If you're a parent and you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment and let us know what you would do in that situation because I'm not a parent.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like at first I was like, she should ask the mom, which I still think maybe you should.
No, I totally agree. But I think I understand though why it wasn't like in her mind. Because like,
no, yeah, I do
just
too.
from experience, like when I was that age, like parents weren't calling my parents to be like, can she have an ibuprofen? Can she have a Tylenol?
That's why I'm like, I don't know what's right. Because my friend's mom would give me something.
Yeah.
It's like
it's just like a normal thing that you take.
Yeah. And it's like, not like she's just random, like she has a problem, you know, she has period cramps. It's not like she's just
taking Advil for fun.
Yeah, popping them Addies.
Yeah. I think it was just like an oversight, but I think it's good that the mom was like, oh shit, you're right. I should have asked and I'll never give it to her again.
Yeah.
But she should also call CPS.
She's giving her a lot of misinformation.
Yeah. She's literally not letting her child take anything for her pain. Especially like period cramps can get really bad.
Mm-hmm. I know. Luckily, I've never experienced like, I mean, some people throw up and can't like call that a school and stuff. Like I never called out a school for it.
No.
Did you ever do that?
No. I mean, I get like pretty bad cramps, but I can still like function.
Yeah. And like, honestly, it's for some reason, ibuprofen is like the only thing that works for me for like headaches and cramps. Like Tylenol doesn't really do anything for me. I don't know why, but ibuprofen will like nick it real quick.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love those little orange pills.
Oh, they're so cute.
I always used to be an ibuprofen gal.
What happened?
Like all growing up. I don't know. I do think I just made the switch. But I always took ibuprofen.
Well.
And now I'm a Tylenol gal.
Yeah.
And we do love Advil liquid gels in this house.
Well, it causes infertility, so.
Those kick it. Thank God.
You don't want children.
Okay. Wow. That was interesting.
I know. I was like, what?
All right. Am I the asshole for peeing in a Fanta bottle after finding out the new flatmate takes my drinks and food?
Okay.
Believe me, I am not proud of this at all. Seriously. A new guy joined our shared house and he has awful habits. We explained everything to him, but he could not care less. To give you some background, in the house there is a uni student and she is lovely, and my 2 childhood friends, which are great and very respectful too. We have all been living together for a few years now. There is one more room where people come and go. The landlord brought the new guy a month or so ago. One of our main rules is don't touch anybody's food or drinks without permission, as we had issues issues with some tenants who got too comfortable despite being strangers, and there were many arguments. I highlighted this to him. If he ever needs something, just ask. Oil, sugar, salt is fine, but everything else, just ask. In the first week, I had a Fanta bottle unopened in my fridge, as my friends share fridge, but I bought one for myself since the kitchen is big. I come home from work and I see it opened. I ask my friends and they deny it. I believe them since this is not how they operate. I very politely asked the guy and he denied it. Fine. A few days go by, half a pack of my unopened donuts disappeared and I got very upset. I asked him again. He denies it. A few more days and I wanted to test something. So I turned off my fridge and put a little wireless secret cam from Amazon I have and a bottle of pineapple juice in it. I drank a bit and peed in it, so it seemed full. I'm seriously disgusted for doing it. I went to work, came back, and yes, somebody drank 40% of the bottle. I checked what got recorded and that idiot was drinking from it. I asked him again. He denied it. I sent him the video and told him that I peed in it. His eyes got wide open. He started losing it, making choking noises, and called me a psycho. He then told the landlord, and I explained everything to the landlord. The landlord said that it could have been solved differently, but he should not touch anyone's belongings. I feel a bit bad because nobody wants to drink pee, but at the same time, why steal? Am I the asshole for peeing in my drink and setting up a camera to give a lesson to whoever was stealing from me?
Okay. I have a lot of questions. Like, did it not taste like pee?
He said he just peed a little bit. So probably...
Is that a crime?
I don't think so.
Because I guess he's not like making him drink it.
No. He drank someone else's property.
That's true.
So if anything...
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on this yet. What do you think?
Oh, I love it.
You think he's not an asshole?
No.
Okay.
I think it's funny. I think justice was served.
Well, he probably will never do it again.
That's for sure.
So I guess that's a plus.
I saw a really funny tweet, actually. Oh, fuck. I should have screenshotted it, but maybe LOL. I just think that he was lying.
Yeah, I mean,
And he was just like asking him and was like, if you ever want anything, just ask.
Yeah.
And then he continued to lie. And so it's like, well, what do you expect is going to happen?
And again, he'll never do it again, I'm sure. So I guess he got what he needed from that situation.
I know, maybe.
I would just feel like, it's hard because I'm like, could he get like sick from that? Like, I don't know how.
From pee?
I don't know.
No, urine is sterile.
I know, but I'm just like, it's like someone else's like bodily fluids.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be drinking it, and then he would have never
true.
had it.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of split, but I think that he got what he wanted, so that's good.
I think it's funny. I can't find what this person said, but it was really funny. But
can you will you like ruin it if you try to do it? If you like try to say the tweet?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of those. Dang. I also heard, I was like listening to Whitney Cummings' podcast and she had this other comedian on and it's like sounds so gross, but it's like, I guess like a thing where you drink your own pee like once a week or something. I don't know. It was really bizarre. And there's a lot in it that is really good for you. That's in your pee, like electrolyte. Yeah, like me neither at all. And like, it makes me want to dry heave. And I'm just like, what does that taste like? You know?
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. But at the same time, I'm just curious. Like, I'm never going to do it. Don't worry, everybody. But I don't know.
Oh, okay. It was something like, I think it was like camera proof, pee justice, like something like that. That was funny. Just like really funny. I was like, so true.
Yeah.
Because it's like, just getting the proof I feel like is good, but then having someone lie to your face over and over and over again, even when you've told them like, hey, just ask me if you want anything. And for them to be so just lie about something so blatantly
that it's like,
yeah, you got to get the justice too.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that.
The best.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because it's like, okay, what if this man just liked peeing in his pineapple juice? Your fault.
And maybe that's why he didn't want you to drink it because he knew it would be gross for you.
It's his kink.
Yeah. What kind of drink is it?
Pineapple juice.
Oh, which pineapple juice?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like justice was served.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely was served.
That's what you get.
It was served in a little
pea drink.
Yeah. Yep. That's tragic.
Well,
we've been doing like an hour and a half episodes lately.
I know. Well, now that shows are ending.
Yeah, maybe it'll go back
to an
hour.
We like to take a second to thank all our Whitey tier members. We have a Patreon. If you are new here, we post bonus content every month. So make sure over on there, we have a Discord, a cute little fun community that we chat in. It's just very lovely. And Whitey is the top tier. So we give little shout outs to our Whitey tier members on podcast episodes. So we would like to thank Graciela Valencia, Haley Miller, Haley McMahon, Hannah Hawk, and Lisa Carmen.
Hannah Hawk is such a cool name.
Yeah, it's like it's spelled Houck.
Oh, interesting.
So kind of reminds me more of like hawkaloogie and not like a hawk in the sky. Like if you became famous, just change a few letters.
Like, I'm Tony Hawk's relative.
Yeah. But we love you guys and thank you.
Yeah. And we just uploaded an episode on the Whitey tier last week and this weekend.
Yes.
And also for the Paris and Whitey tier, I always forget tiers, we do a like advice column thing. So if you want to email us, onlyfriends696969@gmail.com. We will always get around to it, like whatever your email is. So email us a problem you have with like literally anything and we'll try to give our best
like even
advice.
an am I the asshole or anything. Just like any advice you need.
Yeah, because it's really fun for us too.
Yes. We love that.
Yeah.
And then the audio version of our podcast comes out on Wednesdays on all streaming places, anywhere you listen to podcasts. And then the video version comes out on YouTube on Thursday. So make sure you are subscribed there. And that is going to be it. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.